Hi guys, my name's Abby and welcome to my channel. This is my second video that I'm posting and I'm so excited to get started. I feel like it's actually happening now. Even though I don't have any subscribers, no one likes my videos yet. You know, it's whatever. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm gonna keep posting until someone gets wind of me. I don't know. Maybe they'll like it. Anyway, so this is gonna be a tutorial, kind of springy, maybe a little bit, I don't know. Kind of reminds me of Valentine's Day. No, it's not Valentine's Day, but I guess you could wear it next Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoy it and like and subscribe if you do. Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna get started with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. I just bought this primer, but so far it seems to work pretty well. I don't know. My skin is perpetually oily, so we'll see what happens. So in my first video, I used the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Porcelain, but actually it's too dark for me. So this time I'm going to be blending one pump of the Born This Way and then a little dab of this new one that I got is Dermablend Professionals. Then we mix it all. Just gonna do like usual, just put it on all the areas of my face. Forgot to wet my beauty blender. Be right back. Okay, now the thing with the Dermablend that I was talking about, on the package it says dermatologist recommended coverage brand, but it doesn't say anything about works well with oily skin or anything like that for a good reason. As I've said before, my skin is really oily and I used to use this by itself. First of all, it's super light. Like, the Too Faced is darker than you perceive it to be, but the Dermablend is lighter than you perceive it to be, even if you test it out on your hand and whatever, because I did that with both of them. It oxidizes. The Too Faced oxidizes pretty bad, and the Dermablend is really, it gets really pasty and patchy when your skin starts to get oily, and then you try to blot or put more powder on and it just looks worse and worse. And so that's the only thing I can really say about that one. I wouldn't recommend spending the money on it. It's whatever your preference is. If you don't have oily skin but you do have bad acne, it is great coverage, I will say that. Next I'm going to be using the Master Conceal, same concealer as the last time. And again, I'm just going to be putting it everywhere. I have blemishes that aren't the prettiest. And then I'm going to take a little bit more and just put it underneath my eyes. Using the Rimmel Stay Matte in the shade Creamy Natural because it's honestly a really good powder. Again, I just use a stippling motion because I feel like it just gets the powder compacted in there, and it helps it to really stay matte. At least matter than usual. On to bronzer. Just like the other products that are all the same. I'm just gonna use the same Rimmel, I forgot what it's called. It's just Rimmel bronzing powder in the shade Sunlight. The lid cracked in half in my makeup bag. Luckily, it's still intact. Nothing got ruined. But that is one thing I will say to Rimmel. Please, 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 maybe think about a better packaging, because it didn't work out for me. Oh, that looks nice. Hey. And then I just take a little bit more and put it on my forehead, add a little bit of color. Okay, well, I was going to use my Too Faced blush since it's getting to be warmer and everything. But since I don't put anything where it belongs, I can't find it. So I'm going to just go back to my NYX Pink the Town. It's a nice color for any time of the year, but the Too Faced one that I wanted to use has more of a highlight in it, and it looks really good in the summer and spring. Alright, one last thing for the face, we're going to use the Ulta brand illuminating powder. It works really well. It's just a white shade, shimmery, and it's actually called Yellow Diamond. And I don't know, I think it would work well in any skin tone. Maybe it would look better on a darker skin tone than I am, because this is kind of the shade that I use anyway. It's a little bit different. I'm just going to put it on the tops of my cheeks, right above the blush, kind of on the blush. Since it is getting more into spring, I'm stepping more into the light pinks and the lavenders, maybe even a little bit of brown and golds. So kind of similar to the eye look that I did in my first video. I'm just going to be using the Loreal Nude 2 palette. First shade I'm going to take is going to be this matte purple at the end, and I'm going to put that into my crease and outer corner and just blend it out. I honestly look like a fish with my mouth open like that. I'm just gonna take this kind of grayish purple right there all over my lid, kind of blend it in with that extra purple on the end, on the outside, not the end. That's done, I'm going to add a little bit of, instead of that one that I used in my last video, which is more of a pearly shade, I'm going to use that on my brow bone, this one, which is kind of pinkier, and it will just go better with the makeup look. To me, I'm not an expert. And I don't think you're ever going to see me use anything but this NYX micro pencil. It's honestly the best thing that I've ever tried on my brows, better than eyeshadow with an angled brush, you know, whatever. I love it so much, and it's so easy. And I've also found, again, I'm not an expert, but I've also found that when you're filling in your eyebrows, it's very important to make soft strokes. And that doesn't mean that you can't do it hard. I mean, I have a pretty hard hand when it comes to putting on makeup, and it's not always a bad thing, but it's not always a good thing, definitely. But it's important to do hair strokes, hair-like strokes, because if you don't, it's just gonna look like you drew it on, and that's not what you want. That's not what this is for. And then when you're done filling them in, you look like Attila the Hun until you brush it out. Another thing is that I like to do my eyebrows before my mascara because I really don't know why. I feel like whenever I do my mascara, my eyelashes get in the way of my eyebrows, and I don't even know if that's a real thing. It's just a fear. Probably irrational, but I just thought I would explain. I'm gonna do mascara, and it's the Rimmel Scandaleyes Retro Glam in this cute little package. It's so cute. I gotta sneeze. It passed. And this is the shade Carbon Black, which is super, super dark actually. And I used to use brown mascara when I was first starting because my eyelashes are more brown, kind of like my eyebrows. But I don't know, I don't like brown mascara. I really don't. It just doesn't give me the same effect as black does. And if you watch my last video, you'll know that I put on mascara really weird. And if you want to hear that explanation, you can go to that. Branding. But actually I'm going to talk a little bit about how I put on my mascara because this is one coat. This is a one coat difference. And I feel like the way I coat it on there really helps it go. Like honestly, I don't have thin eyelashes or anything, but hey, I think no matter what eyelashes you have, you should try this. Only beef with it because it... Do you see that? Are you kidding me? The good thing about regular mascara instead of waterproof, I guess, is that it's way easier to take off. That's it. Okay, so next is lips, and I'm gonna be using a NYX liquid suede lip in the shade Tea and Cookies. Isn't that so cute? I love the name of it. I think that's partly why I got it. But it really is a cute shade. It's like a true pink. Maybe a little bit of something else, maybe a little bit of purple. I don't know. Mostly pink. That's all I see. So here we go. Alright, and that's the finished look. Tell me what you think in the comments down below, or even just watch it. You know, starting out on YouTube is kind of intimidating because I watch so many YouTubers that have millions, and even when they have thousands of subscribers, it's just like baffling to me. Like, how will I ever get there? But I'm gonna keep working at it, and I'm gonna keep getting better. And I would really appreciate some support. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed it at all. Just tell me what you think in the comments if you wanna. And I'll see you in my next video. That's it.